You friends, look at this. That's my minty green. I don't remember what was the last thing I talked about on a video. Maybe I can look it up real fast. What was the last thing I did? What was the last thing? Anyways, I'm just knitting, and I was listening to a book, but then I have to count. All of these stitches in the next go around, and I can't like listen to something at the same time as that, or else I won't be listening. I'll just be counting. But what did I talk about last time? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was rolling up a ball of yarn. Now, not this one, and I'm going to tell you why. I was making this top, which it's not going to be possible to sort of see what it is yet. But it's like it's a sleeveless kind of top, crop top, like that. Like a sweater vest, but with crop. Oh my god, it's so soft. So anyway, I had gotten a pattern. I've got it off of the shop at Etsy, and it was like a pattern, and I had figured out, okay, so it's the same weight of yarn. It's a different brand, but the same weight. And I kind of went through, okay, well, like, what needle size do I need, blah, 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 and I checked the gauge, and I had to make some adjustments with needle sizes. I think I feel like I've filmed a video about this, but then I didn't post it yet, so maybe I'll do like a double. I don't know. Uploading is really slow where I am, and so that's why I'm not uploading as much. I'm filming things, but it takes a really long time to upload. So yeah. And well, it turns out that I had miscalculated the weight. So like one ball of yarn was 100 grams. And the pattern called for 3 50-gram balls. And for some reason I thought, like, I'd read, oh, I have 250, but I have 250 yards, not grams. So I thought, I'm going to have so much because I have 250. But I didn't. I only had 100 grams. And the pattern went by weight, not by length of how much yarn is in the ball. And so I was kind of like, oh, no. When I was getting near the end of, like, the top of these shoulders, I just, like, ran out for, like, one part of the shoulder. But I still need to do this, like, binding around the collar and around the sleeves. You can see that's a sleeve, and it doesn't have that binding around it. But that's what I'm doing right now on the first sleeve. So I had to go and get more. I didn't make a video about it, but this one I rolled a couple nights ago. It's a different dye lot. But it's so close. I don't think I can't tell. It's different. But I was so worried, and I was looking at shops online and like emailing them saying like, what dye lot do you have? But this is from a yarn shop that's really close to me. So I didn't need to pay for shipping or anything like that. I could just go pick up. But then they were sort of hard to communicate with because with lockdown and whatnot. Someone was going to the store only 3 days a week for a couple of hours, and they didn't really make it known about when they were in the store. So like I went to go pick it up and no one was there, and then they wouldn't get back to my email because no one was at the office doing emails. Eventually I got it, but a week after when I had ordered it. So yeah, that's the yarn drama. And I went ahead and I bought 2 more because I'm almost done. I'm going to use a little bit more of this one to finish the caps off of the sleeves. And then I thought, well, I could make a baby thing, like, and give it as a present to someone because it's really soft and it's cotton, so it's appropriate for baby things. You don't want to make baby things out of wool that are like hand wash only. I guess that's what I mean. This one is good for baby stuff. And the color's really cute. Anyways, I need to, I just like picked up all the stitches going around the armhole. You just like poke and count them, and it was supposed to be 93, and I kind of had like 47 on one side, and I might have 47 or 49 on the other. I'm not too sure, so it's probably more. But anyways, I'm going to count it while I knit it. Knitting around, and it's, yeah, I don't know. I knit kind of tight, so we'll see. But I wonder if I have to, like, maybe I should count it before I knit it in case I need to, like, make it less before I really get going. These cat hairs end up in it all the time. Okay, I'm going to count it with another needle, with this one. Okay, sorry, I just had an email. And I just feel like I need dopamine right now. And so, like, anything like an email or a text or a message, I'm just kind of like clinging to way more than usual. I feel that. Anyone else have that? It's like, maybe I should be posting on YouTube more, because every time you comment, it's like dopamine. Yay, someone's out there. Anyways, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 72, 73. 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. That's 3 more than it really should be. But where should I squish it together? I don't know. Right here feels so weird and lumpy. I guess it does over here too. Turn together there, turn together there. I don't know, should I just keep it 96? Is that really gonna mess it up? Knit up 93. I don't know, maybe I just go for it. Okay. I could do it here at the bottom. I don't know if that's the right idea. A good idea. Yeah, I'm going to. 1, 2, just -2. Please, I hope that looks okay. It's under the armpit. The thing with this too, if it looks bad, I can take it all out and start again. Yay. Anybody else just like so excited for the summer? The weather here has been beautiful. And things that I'm excited about is I run a lot. I run, I guess, like pretty seriously for an amateur runner. Like I have a running coach that I do things with remotely right now, and I've been running kind of like for serious like that for a long time. And I have been training all winter and spring. Well, there were a few things, like I was training to do like a 5K time trial, and I did that last 2 weeks ago on my own, but it wasn't like at a race or anything. It was just on a straight line so that my GPS watch could do its best, because GPS works the best if you're just going in a straight line from point to point instead of like going, if you go in a loop or like do turns, the GPS can be a little bit wonky. So I went just in like on a straight road that's flat. It had like some little hills, but the net was like 0 elevation. But there was like, it was windy at a crosswind, and sometimes I had a tailwind, which was really nice. And I ran that, and that was really fun. I was really happy with that result. And now the big thing that I've been training for is a half marathon, but I don't want to do that alone. I've done like a mile time trial and a 3K time trial, and now the 5K on my own this winter / spring. And yeah, so the half marathon, which I've also been training for, is kind of like, that's not something I'm gonna do on my own. And so I'm going to go back to the city where I can run that, and my coach can be there on her bike to kind of support us. There are 3 of us that are running it, and we won't be running it together because we're different speeds. I'm in the middle. There's a guy who's faster, and there's a guy who's slower. And then our coach is going to be zipping around all 3 of us, which I think is very manageable for her. So I'm really, really excited for it because I get to like go do something different. I got an Airbnb so that I don't need to like feel uncomfortable to crash at any friends or anything like that, and with COVID, so I just have my own space. And then I can do the race, and then I'm hoping that, I can go actually see some friends outside afterwards. Do the race. I'm just excited for the race to like put down everything I've been working so hard at, and like show my fitness to myself, and prove to myself that I did it. And my goal, I don't know if any of you are runners. I think a lot of you are into other stuff. But I'm hoping to go close to an hour 25, which for like a normal person is fairly quick, I guess. I'm almost in like a sub elite category, not elite. I'm not that fast. But it's just been where I've been like putting a lot of my running. Well, my aunt used the words running the squirrel, and my mind goes kind of like whoa, crazy all the time. Running is something that I just put a lot of my energy into. And yeah, I've been putting a lot of my energy into it, and I've been very consistent, like hardly missing anything. which is rare. But I don't know, I didn't really have any injuries at all. There was one day that I like stepped on my foot wrong, so I took 2 days off, but that was it. Everything else has been feeling really good. I've been doing strength, getting in all my runs, so I think it's going to be a celebration. Yeah, I never thought I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go for like a 125 half marathon. Woohoo, like I am. I can do it. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to doing. Being happy with whatever the outcome was, because I've done all the work already. I mean, I've got like a couple days, like a week, less than a week now, still some easy stuff, but it's a week out, all the work has been done. This is just maintenance, and I'm not getting any fitter. I'm already kind of at that peak, I guess, so just need to stay limber and ready to go. So that's a big excitement. What else can I yammer on about? I know I had made some music lesson videos a month or so ago. I haven't really been thinking about that. I'm teaching so much every day. I usually just like have to shut that out afterwards, and I want to do something for me. I love teaching, don't get me wrong, I really do. My students are adorable and really fun to work with. So I'm knitting on circular needles. As you can see, they're connected by this wire. So I can just kind of keep going knitting around and around and around. But the wire is a little bit too long. So I have to kind of do this loop out of it just so that this doesn't get too stretched out while I'm knitting it. Is that the bottom? Oh yeah, that is the bottom. I should put a stitch marker down there so I know when I've gone around the loop one time. How long is this supposed to be? 3 centimeters. Same as the other one. I'm excited for this top. It'll be like a really fun summery one. That's why I'm excited for summers. These little new clothes. Yay. Okay, that's once around the whole thing. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So yeah, so as you can see, like this part, I knit it going back and forth this way, and now I've put the needle in this way, and I'm going to be knitting it perpendicular pretty much to where I was just knitting. So that's why it's not like connected. These are actually, it's a new amount of string that I put onto it. Okay, anyways, that's all for today. Bye.